on PS2, just the generic starter there.
I think it's kind of funny that Big Kenny and Ksev have run into each other in bracket, because I think this is the first time that they've played since Big Kenny was trying to challenge Ksev to a $500 money match, and it like never happened. And here it is, guys.
This is the off-brand $500 money match.
There is no $500 on the line.
Oh, there you go. No, it is. See, ish.
Now, because Big Kenny also has mained Snake, I wonder if this would be in his favor, just because like he kind of knows what Snake wants to do, as well as also having to fight Ksev often, because I know they have done a lot of like notable Snake Ditto matches where Kenny has won, but Ksev is a beast.
Ksev is he's usually a top contender for our tournaments, and so he's still, even if he does know the matchup, it's still going to be a game to watch because just the pure skill of Ksev.
Right, definitely don't want to discredit Ksev at all. Also, what Ksev's going to have to, because I don't think he runs into a lot of, you know, Lucarios. Ooh, got to be careful with Lucario's counter. Frame data not in Lucario's favor. I was going to say, Ksev's going to have to be really careful with just randomly beating up on Lucario, because if he gets caught out at least once, Aura
is going to just
Aura
take over.
Will take over.
And that's kind of it too. Do you think Lucario cares about getting hit with all these grenades as much? More than or less than other characters, perhaps?
Oh my lord! Command grab side B. Personally, when I play Lucario, little damage like that isn't gonna bother me, because it's gonna make me hit harder, which I think allows for the opponent to make less mistakes, because the more, like, I can do more damage in less hits, the more that I am taking damage.
So Aura does increase damage as well, not just knockback?
The Aura?
Yes.
Yeah, it increases the damage output.
All right.
Oh.
Not caught out the air movement with the out there, and living the up tilt at 120 is pretty crazy.
I think Lucario has pretty decent survivability, because he's not like super light.
And his recovery just gets better the more he damage he takes, which I always
assuming
thought was
that you
interesting.
can control it, yeah, because it can be, recovering can be a little rough, and there are ways to kind of like gimp it, as I like to say, because there's a little bit of like a charging period that a character can go off stage, or in Snake's case, you know, he can throw like
anything.
Yeah.
Throw his moves at you.
And see, Lucario, I think he likes to kind of play at like the perfectly spaced kind of game, and only really be up close for like really good confirms.
And what percentage do those confirms work at?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you for Snake. I know that a lot of the smash attack, his smash attacks can kill, I believe, the last time that I looked, it was like 70% of the cast at ledge. And that's assuming that you have like mid aura, and it's like 70% of the cast at like 50% or so. Yeah. Yeah, Lucario.
That killed from almost opposite side of the stage, but it was the command grab, which is crazy. It seems always hard for me to get when I'm playing Lucario to actually grab with that move.
They have to be really, like, they have to be like
it
next
feels like
to
rest.
You. Yeah.
Except rest is easier for me to get because I know where the hitbox is. It's just an interesting command grab that it does a lot of knockback and damage, it seems. And it's just crazy.
What I like about the side B is even if you don't get the command grab, there is still, it spits out aura, so it can be a ranged attack. So like, if you don't command grab them, you can at least push them away and kind of give you some time to like regroup or to like come back and look at other options.
Yeah, the distance that the aura shoots out from his palm is crazy too, because that increases as well.
Everything increases. The more that you think you're about to beat a Lucario, you're just one attack away. You think you're safe at 70, but really, definitely not with Lucario.
But really, you've just confirmed your own death.
Pretty much.
something I've noticed is that it seems like Aura Sphere just kind of destroys the grenades without setting them off or anything. And it just, if it's big enough rather. And that kind of just, if there's a minefield laying out in front of him, he just kind of can just let that rip and clear out a way towards Ksev to approach him.
I think for Ksev in this scenario, definitely keeping Lucario at bay is what he's going to want to do, because a lot of Lucario's confirms are kind of like up in your face. So if he's able to keep Lucario far away enough and then kind of catch him off guard by going in and then getting the up tilt would be probably the best. Must respect Lucario's space.
It does seem like all of Lucario's like actually hard-hitting moves, the ones that are scary and kill at 70, are the ones that you want to not be next to him for. He doesn't have anything crazy. Like Aura Sphere doesn't even seem. It does less damage and knockback than like typical charge shots, right? Like Shadow Ball, for example. It always seems
compared to Shadow Ball, I honestly don't know, because I don't know a lot about Mewtwo.
It always just seems like because of the scaling with Aura and Rage.
Ooh, command side B at ledge is gonna take it.
That's been the kill move for the last, for not the last, but a couple of these stocks here.
I mean, it's definitely a really good, confirm. I think, especially when you're at ledge, it's guaranteed at least a little more.
It's definitely a scary move because the person I play against the most plays Incineroar, and it's just command grabs are scary just because you're trained to shield. This is my safe space.
Oh, getting up tilted, but not gonna take the stock yet. Oh, tries to get the forward smash, but Ksev shielding.
Look at all these up tilts, making like Lucario look like he's super heavy. Either that or just really good DI on Kenny's part.
Oh, tries to do the kind of catching him in the charging. Ooh!
The true down throw up tilt combo.
And see, I think what's really great about this match is like, no matter where we are at, you can never count Lucario out because, well, let me tell ya.
Let me tell you about this thing called Aura. Try and sell people on Lucario while this is happening.
Plus Lucario, and this is more like Lucario plus Big Kenny. Like Big Kenny is like a really good player, and he's got really good fundamentals, at least in my opinion. And the fact that you combine that with like Lucario's scary Aura, the stronger that, you know, he just gets stronger as the game goes on.
You give those scary players scary characters, and all of a sudden, it's just terrifying.
Oh. Ooh, trust.
That would have been that could have been it if there was an up there. It looked like.
Ooh, catches him with the Aura Sphere. Tries to get the aerial kill. Ooh, good shield.
Both of them facing the wrong ways for that.
He's charging up Aura.
See, that's what I was talking about with the Aura Sphere not seeming like it's nearly as good as other charge shots.
Oh, I thought Ksev was going to get that, but good shielding on Kenny's part. Charging up Aura Sphere. He could be trying to condition Ksev into doing something being somewhere, or he's just
being
trying
so far away.
Yeah.
Trying to approach him.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, no, Kenny! Well played by Ksev.
I definitely forgot that was up there. I didn't even see him place it, I don't think. Must have been.
I didn't think anything was there either until it
explosion.
zoomed in on him, like he landed, and then it was like, surprise!
It must have been happening while he was just grenades. Nikita just put the C4 up there.
I think Ksev has kind of picked up on like waiting Big Kenny out, because when you're Lucario in that kind of position where you're fighting a character like Snake, who doesn't necessarily have to approach you, just because like he's got all those grenades, C4, projectiles, like he could just sit there and throw things at you. So like playing patiently and kind of forcing Big Kenny like around the map, and I think that was really well, because Big Kenny either forgot it was there or didn't even see himself, and that's what took that stock.
I think that is probably what he did better. That game was just kind of like whenever Big Kenny started waiting back a little bit, trying to shoot some more spheres at him, he just sat back more a little bit too.
Yeah.
Just bunker down and play Snake.
play a little bit more of a campy Snake. Well, yeah, because like if Lucario wants to get in and kill you, he needs to get in to kill you, and Snake is well equipped with kind of keeping you away from really getting that. So game 3, we are on Battlefield.
So what do you think about Lucario Battlefield? Because I'm just going to keep on referring to you because Lucario is not that common of a character for anyone to see.
I honestly don't mind. I personally don't mind playing on Battlefield with any of my characters. I think it's pretty neutral.
No, I'd agree.
I guess I'm kind of worried about what the space will do for Snake.
I'm worried about this camera angle obscuring the C4 again.
I think my biggest worry in this matchup would be like you have a little bit more space, quote unquote, because of the platforms, but that's also like more areas where Ksev can like put things.
Just put whatever he wants there and hope it blows you up.
But getting caught again by the snake traps. And Ksev's really good, honestly, at setting traps. I say this every time I see him on stream. Ksev and his snake, he's a trap setter kind of snake.
Pulled the self-destruct button real quick there. It's unfortunate little C4, but at least he got the little bit of damage off of it.
And it looks like he went for double up tilt. Oh, trying to go for forward air.
And so this is a little late in the set to be asking, but does Lucario have any actual combos? Because whenever I play him, I can't seem to find anything. Or is he mainly just, is he kind of just like a hit twice, run away?
I think it depends on like how you want to play him. I have seen another like I've seen Sue play Lucario, and he's definitely got. You know, he had the right idea. He had the right idea for recovering with Lucario, especially because you have that kind of recovery where you have to charge, kind of letting yourself fall a little bit, knowing that you can make it back is best, so it stops people from really coming after you. But Snake has the tools once again.
So could he have theoretically gotten around that with the weird up B where you can move it around in like a semicircle?
That's extremely difficult. Me and Kenny were actually talking about that. Like, there is a little bit of flexibility in it, but you have to be really careful with the inputs because theoretically, yeah, you could think that you're gonna snap the ledge and go around something, but then you end up going straight down. Like you just do a complete UE down into the blast zone. So it can be risky unless you're like a super pro at it, in my opinion.
Bounced off the ledge right there instead of snapping. Could have been hit by that forward smash. And honestly, at 74, it wouldn't have surprised me if it killed.
Ooh. He went for it looked like a up air or side air. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think Big Kenny could use more short hop down airs. That's usually like one of my favorite things. Ooh, almost hitting
Ksev's in a not in a
yet.
great position.
I will say keeping Snake in the air is a really good.
Oh.
Will this be it? Not yet. Oh, he's going for it. See right there, I think he could have done a little sharp hop. Oh no!
A little
Those were
turnaround.
good games.
They were all super close.
I think when Snake was coming back to ledge like that, Kenny could have short hop down air. Like that's one of my really favorite moves to do with Lucario, especially like out of shield and like